Welcome to IronScale, the first fully automated hosting solution. IronScale is fast, automated, and powerful. In this demo, we'll provision a non-virtual server in real time, and you'll see just how quick and easy it will be with IronScale. Each step really only takes seconds, so that bringing a server up will only take us a few minutes. Let's go ahead and provision a server. We'll assume that you've logged in through the IronScale Advanced Web Portal, and then selected the Manage tab from the options presented. Now from your dashboard, in the Manage section, you can manage your server, your storage, your network, and your security configurations. We're here to bring a new server online, so let's click on the server pool to see what servers have been purchased. From this summary of our assets, you can see that in our account we've got 4 servers: Database Server 12, another named Software Development, and 2 unprovisioned servers. From this view, each server's particular server ID is referenced, the number of CPUs and cores is identified, we know the total memory in gigabytes, and how much disk is attached. So let's click on one of our unprovisioned servers to provision it. This screen, Server Details, gives you detailed information about a specific server and allows you to provision or reconfigure that server on demand in real time. To configure our unprovisioned server, we begin by giving it a name. Using the Edit icon, we'll call it Production Server 08 and then hit Save. Wait a few seconds, and there we see Production Server 08. In the Storage section of our Server Details page, we see that our server has no volume attached. So now let's go ahead and add some storage and select an operating system. To do this, we click on the Create a New Volume icon. Here, our choices are to attach an existing disk to replicate any other existing server, or we can create a brand new volume from an IronScale Gold image. IronScale provides Gold image templates featuring Windows 2003 and Red Hat Linux operating systems. For our Production Server 08, we'll choose an established IronScale Gold image to create a new volume. Let's select Windows 2003 Enterprise, and for the volume name, we'll go with Boot Volume. For reference, let's type in a description: Boot Disk. Next, we're prompted to fill in the amount of disk space. We know that we have to have a minimum of 40 gigabytes per the Gold image template, so we'll select 45 gigabytes. Reserve space is the portion of the disk allocated for snapshots. Snapshot is one of the powerful breakthrough features of IronScale. Snapshot is the capability to capture point-in-time data so that you can instantly restore to where you were and do it on demand. A typical reserve amount is 5%, so we'll go with that, and then click Create. Now at this point, IronScale is creating the SAN environment of our server, creating the disk OS image, is creating all of the applications within that image, is connecting the entire system, and is verifying the security. No waiting, no manual activities required. So if we look, only seconds later, we now have a disk attached to Production Server 08 with 45 usable gigs. That was fast and easy. The last step in our provisioning process is to place the server in a network. Each IronScale client is provided 2 networks and an enterprise-class firewall. We click on the Add to Network icon. Let's select the 2330 network, and we're asked for an internal IP address. We'll choose 15. Then we're asked to choose an external public IP if we want to add one. We'll go with 106. During these few seconds, IronScale is creating the LAN environment of our server, is attaching the firewall, and is connecting the internet to the firewall. IronScale's highly secure architecture allows you to control your firewall configuration and delivers high performance throughput. Know that with IronScale, in the future we can easily, flexibly, instantly change anything that we're doing today. All right, done. Before we boot this newly provisioned server up, let's go back and see that we now have Production Server 08, that it has boot volume attached, and it's in a network, and of course it has a firewall. All right, let's go ahead and bring this server up. We click on the Power icon, confirm by choosing Power On. We'll bring the console into view to see the Power On self-test, the BIOS load, and the operating system boot process. And there we have it, a newly provisioned physical server up easily in minutes. No need to phone anyone or send an email to order up these activities. We've done them on demand in real time to set up our non-virtual, fully integrated server environment. And while the IronScale physical infrastructure will be fully managed and supported 24/7, you have total control going forward to add capacity and capabilities and make changes from anywhere at any time. IronScale. Fast, automated, powerful.